Well, last week did not go as planned.
Still gotta rotate. Yeah, like 5 degrees, 5 to 10. It's gonna have to live like this for a minute. Lots of day ender for now, that's for sure.
It's Friday, so I'm only here to make a game plan on tomorrow, because tomorrow we pass the point of no return on this project. It seemingly has become way more difficult. I'd like to say than I expected, but than I hoped for. Because, yeah, I totally knew it was going to be this difficult. It's a frickin' inline 6. It's like 3 inches shorter than a Cummins. And I'm trying to shove it into a Toyota. So, Toyota's like, it was my first time. Alright. So, yeah, what looks to be installed is not. So, tomorrow, I'm going to pull this guy out again. Because I'm going to take apart the entire dash and we're going to start cutting. Because we're getting diff interference with the rear sump oil pan. Of all things, yeah. If I would have left the front sump on, it would have cleared, but we would have ran into more issues. But yeah, anyways, there is a reason I do want the rear sump on. There's a number of reasons, actually. A, accelerating really fast. All that oil flows to the back anyway, just makes more sense. 2, driving up inclines if this does become an off-roader in the future. And 3, the original plan was to have it solid axle swapped. So when I do an axle swap, everything was going to be brought way more forward. So rear sump has to stay. This has to change. So, see you tomorrow. Good morning. Yeah, I started cleaning this up a bit. Gonna start by peeling out that sound deadening stuff. Got some rot there and there that I'll deal with later, and we'll take the dash out and see how much I can cut. And yeah, no going back now.
A few moments later.
Well, this has escalated very quickly. Yeah, got steering wheel. All the electrical's still there. We will not have heat because Toyota puts their heater core right in the center, and that's where I need space. Another thing I've realized is I am going to need an oil filter relocation kit, which is cool. Yeah, fun stuff. This is no longer, well, I will still daily drive it, but this is not daily driver build anymore. This is now race truck build, because I need another one of those.
That's what I'm talking about.
What am I doing with my life? If you're wondering why everybody with a Toyota pickup opts to a 4-cylinder or a 5-cylinder Mercedes diesel swap, this is why. This is why. All right, it's time to cut. No going back now. That may work. We'll try it. Okay. Further down here, we'll probably take it into the cab for some of it. Hey! Look at that! Yeah, I didn't get completely through, so I didn't want to cut my throttle pedal up. What was that? I will investigate. It was Ethan. Ethan making noise. No going back now. So now I'd like to do some conservative cuts, probably right along here, just so I don't hit any wires. I know they're wires, lines, hoses, whatever. There's stuff mounted somewhere in here. So I'm gonna do just a conservative cut and probably hit that out, see what I can do with that, and slice extra as I go. As you can see, I came very close to that throttle pedal bracket, which, cool. Didn't take it out though, so we're doing good. All right, a couple more cuts and I think I'm ready to fit it again. More cutting. All right. So, if you look down in here, yeah, right there, that is the actual clutch fork, and it's already interfering here. And when I get the engine set lower, that won't be an issue, but just to install it, it is. So, more cut.
Okay,
We're clear now?
Yeah. As long as you stay at this kind of angle and go straight. Because it'll probably drop in a little nicer after too.
Bro, I gotta cut so much out of this floor. The clutch slave, or the clutch fork, is interfering everywhere. We are fighting this thing in. I'm almost past that high spot on the diff. I don't want to cut any higher on the valve cover. I've had to clearance the side quite a bit. We had to do some more cutting, if you can't tell. Jeez. We're getting to it, don't worry. That is close to where I would like it. I'm just going to drop that hanger bearing on the drive shaft so that we can get it out of the way. Then we're gonna lift that plate over there up, try and line it up with the transmission mount, and line it up with the bolts for that, and see if I like it. Definitely still have more cutting to do. Oh, this is gonna be wicked. Manifold, turbo, cut all that out. We'll see. So, we have slight interference right now. The engine needs to go a little bit lower. I am about to grab my impact and just zap that up and shove the T-case into the cab tin to see how that works. But the way we're looking at it right now is basically that the oil pan is very close to the diff. I may be looking into like a 2-inch suspension lift so that it drops the diff, and then I can get as close to it as I want, because that diff is stationary with the frame. So there will not be any up and down fluctuation. It will not affect that. Okay, so the transfer case is sitting where it's supposed to. I actually need to borrow an angle finder to figure out if the pinion's sitting where I want it to, because that'll determine whether the engine actually has to go up or down or not. It could be on the correct angle right now. I have no idea. This is where it sits now. The back definitely needs work, and the intake manifold will also not fit. So I'm gonna look around online and see how costly it is to buy a manifold, because then I don't have to modify mine any further, and maybe I can use this on a future build. The other reason I want to drop my engine lower is because of where it sits right now. The starter interferes with the throttle pedal. Yeah, that's where the oil filter is supposed to go too. So yeah, you can see that. We're going to, actually I just ordered the relocation kit, so it's just a couple JIC fittings. Move that wherever I want. Lastly, yeah, right down there at the oil pan. That's okay. The other side's also kind of tight. I think I'm gonna go with a diff drop kit. So one of the last things that I'm gonna address is the motor mounts. Each side is lining up directly where the A-arm and torsion bar assembly is. And I think I'd prefer them to line up a little more with this clean section of frame right in there. This side, I'm quite sure that the AC mounts right there below the water pump. So that I can move this motor mount forward and we can put it right in here. So that will probably wrap this up until some parts show up. It'll be some time before I'm back at this again, but it's good to have some progress made. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Stay rowdy.
I think I broke my toe.
What did you hit my engine stand?
Yes, I kicked it like a motherfucker.
Where?
On my fucking toes, Trevor. My vision went white.
Stay rowdy.